Hi, I'm Nicole and I'm making Flan de Coco. I'm starting with my caramel, so I'm going to put sugar and water into a pot and turn it into like high to medium heat. And then what I do first is I stir it so that the sugar dissolves in the water. I add a drop of lime so that it helps with the crystallization, so it doesn't crystallize too much on you. Just a drop or two is fine. And stir it a little more. If you see that there's crystallization on the sides, I use my brush to clean it off. So just put a little water in it and go on the edges and clean it off so that you don't have extra crystallization on your caramel, which is not going to be good for the sauce that you're going to make. I'm going to let this go until it turns into a light brown, amber colored. Don't let it go too much, but you don't want it to be too white because then it won't have any flavor. The caramel's almost ready. It's almost the color that we want it to. Just pour a little bit in each one of the molds. And then, being very careful, just go around until it covers all the sides and the bottom of it. All of them. Okay. Last thing you do is sprinkle the molds with a little bit of coconut. Try to get it only in the bottom, not in the sides, so that the caramel helps the custard come out easily when it's baked. So just sprinkle with a little bit. So now that these are lined, we're going to set them aside while we work on the custard base and let them cool completely so that it doesn't cook the custard. For the custard, what we're going to do is we pour the eggs. You whisk them just to break the yolks, only a little bit. Okay. Once those are broken, add the milks, condensed and evaporated. And I'm going to switch to a spoon just so that I don't want too many bubbles to form. So just mix it well. Add your vanilla. And then slowly add your sugar. After it's well mixed, what we're going to do is we're going to strain it into the prepared molds already. I think that's good enough. Being very careful. You want it to get till the top of the caramel, that way it's easier to invert after it's cooked. After you're done filling your custard, what you do is you pour the hot water in it for a water bath. Being very careful. You pour the hot water just until halfway so that it helps the custard cook evenly in the oven. So we're going to cook this at 325 for about 45 to an hour. I would check it at 45, stick a skewer in it just to make sure that it comes out clean. It should be ready at 45, but just in case. And then we take it out of the water bath, and then cool it completely before you try to invert it. After they're cold, we're going to invert them, but first I wanted to let you know that this recipe usually makes a little more than you need. What I usually do is I cook the custard in the stove until the eggs are completely cooked, and then I chill it and make ice cream with it. You can make a caramel sauce for it, and it's like making flan ice cream. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my knife to make sure that it's completely separated from the sides. Then I usually shake it a little bit. Take your plate, put it on top, and then there it goes. And that's how it comes out. And then you can do the rest, and you can keep them in the refrigerator. Usually people like to eat them cold. It won't get hard, so don't worry about it, and then it's great. And that's your flan.